there, Michael Griffiths here, founder of Referral Marketing Guru, and welcome to this Get More Referrals Today podcast. Today I'm going to share with you something which I think people just don't quite grasp, don't quite understand. I was with a group of people the other week, and we were talking about creating opportunities for your business and being able to create sales and how much you're doing versus how much comes to you. And it started to make me think. Majority of people who are in sales, and if you're a business owner, you're in the art of sales, continue to chase after people who are not interested in their product or service. They continue to try to have conversations with people who don't want to buy from them. They continue to make phone calls to people, follow up with people who they've actually got no hope of ever selling to. That's when sales is tough. If you're constantly chasing people time and time again, sales is really hard. But if you're attracting people to you, people who actually want to listen, who have a challenge that your product or service solves, all of a sudden now, sales becomes really easy. So let's take this to a whole different level. Because the sales part, that's fine. I'm not interested in talking about that part. What I'm interested in talking to you about is, what are you doing to get more and more people coming to you who are actually interested in the solution you offer? What are you doing to go from chasing people to attracting people? So when we talk about generating referrals, generating new leads in from your networks and from your partners, we're talking about people who actually have the pain point, the problem that you solve. And more importantly, we're talking about somebody who they already know, like, and trust is recommending that they need to talk to you. We already know there's nothing more powerful than that. But the thing is, how many of those opportunities are being created for you every single day? Now, the answer comes down to very much, what are you actually doing to make that happen? So here we were talking to this group of people, and it was like, you're here with me right now, and I know I've got hundreds of people out there who are speaking about us, mentioning our name, sharing our things all over the globe. How many do you have? While we're here this morning, how many people do you have out there doing that sort of stuff for you? Or is it all up to you? In which case, you won't have created any new opportunities because you're spending the time with me. Well, unfortunately, for the people in that room, it was all left up to them. But that's exactly the same with the majority of people who are out there. It is left up to them to generate the new leads to then be able to sell to. And because they can't generate enough leads, what are you left doing? Speaking to people who don't want to actually speak to you. Chasing people who aren't ready to buy from you. But that's what you're left to do, because you haven't been able to go out there and create enough leads and opportunities by yourself. And you don't have anyone else out there doing it for you. So now we can start to see we're part of a cycle that's not real fun to be a part of. So what's the other option? What's the difference? Well, the other option is, while you are doing something, you have people within your referral teams. You have people within your networks. You have people that you have met, that you've created plans with around how you could promote each other. You have all of those sorts of people out there actually helping you, out there creating opportunities for you. So you're not left with you doing it all by yourself. I think it would be a great opportunity for people to go, someone else provides me with all the new leads and opportunities through having lots of conversations with the people in their networks. And then when they come to me, I get to speak to them, convert them, and then deliver. But I don't have to worry about the first part. Imagine if that was your setup. And quite easily, it can be. So if I was just to ask you now, you're here listening to this, which we really appreciate and thank you. But how many people do you have right now today who have the opportunity to be talking about your product or service, to be sharing you amongst the people that they talk to today, who have the opportunity to promote you into their own networks? How many people do you have doing that for you right now? So some of you will go, oh yeah, I've got a couple. Some might even have double figures. Some of you won't have anyone at all. So a question then becomes to you, no matter what your answer is to that question, my question is, how are you going to get more? Because if I was to answer that question now, we have thousands of people today who have the opportunity to talk about us, to promote us into their networks, to let other people know that we could be the solution to their problems. But how's that come about? It's because of the relationships that we build, the trust that we keep, but more importantly, we just follow a simple plan. Because people who talk about you can't keep relationships with hundreds of people, yeah, probably true. Not if you have to keep thinking about it. But with today's technology and the things that you've got to be able to remind you about different things, it's really easy. But you've got to come back to the starting point of how many people do you have around you that you can create opportunities with. And I'm not talking about the odd one or two. You should be creating one or two opportunities a day. It doesn't take a great deal of time. It takes a lot less time than what people think it takes. But more importantly, it comes back to, as we're talking with this group of people, it comes back to the way you think around opportunities. See, every day, that is what I want to focus on. How do I create opportunities? And that might mean opportunities to have people buy from us. It might mean opportunities to have people partner with us. It might mean opportunities to have people open doors for us. I don't know what the opportunity is. But when I start thinking opportunities, I can at least start creating conversations to find out what the opportunities are. For the people who don't even think opportunities day in, day out, there's no possible way that you can create opportunities. And if you're not creating opportunities, then what's happening? You're doing everything yourself. So what I really want you to be able to get from today is, how are you leveraging your referral teams, your networks, your partnerships? How are you leveraging that so that you've got other people talking about you, promoting you, introducing you every single day? Not just here or there, but every single day. If you quickly did this for me, grab a piece of paper, pen, draw 7 squares. Just 7 little squares in a row. And let's pretend each square represents a day. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So you've got your 7 squares in front of you. It's going to be super helpful if you can do this activity right now. Okay, so for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the 7 days of a week, how many days do you actually have somebody else giving you exposure, creating opportunities for your business, versus how many days do you just do it by yourself? So if all 7 days of the week you just do it yourself, you're going to color in every square red. Let's say 2 out of 7 days, someone else helps give you exposure. Okay, you're going to color 2 squares green and the other 5 red. If every day you're leverage it into new networks, other people helping you, other people opening doors for you, you're going to color all 7 squares green. So the idea is, no matter what color your squares are right now, you obviously don't want to be in the red zone. You want to be able to turn red to green. So when you come back to how many people are doing things for you today, we want at least someone else creating opportunities for us today. At least one. And then over time, you can build that up. You see, when you've got lots of people creating opportunities for you every day, sales become so much easier because you have a steady stream of people who are attracted to you, want to hear from you, and are interested in what you have to say, and therefore you've got to have better conversations. You've got to have better conversion rates. More importantly, it's got to be just more fun. And sales doesn't become too hard. So hopefully it's been really helpful. If it's the first time you're joining us, welcome. Grab a whole bunch of resources over at referralmarketingguru.com.au/resources. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You can find it at iTunes, Get More Referrals Today, or through our Podbean, referralmarketingguru.podbean, and the hosting platform. If you're not part of our Facebook network, just look for Michael Griffiths on Facebook, and we look forward to having you again around real soon. Keep asking yourself, how many people are doing things for me today? And if the number's not as many as what you want, then that's what you've got to change and that's what you've got to fix nice and quickly. Till next time, guys, take care. Look forward to speaking to you real soon.